We move away slowly, and we are heading to a bank called Big, which means gold. Here, a lighthouse was built on the top of the bank. We start fishing garfish straight away, using the classic small skein fish of the Indoni brothers. Gianni catches one immediately. Considering that in September it's easy to fish garfish in this area, we go back trolling after having caught one or two of them. Bait is not a problem. Gianni starts to observe the echo sounder and the horizon to find out the best direction to approach the bank. As soon as the garfish is baited, the first thing to do is to observe how it swims. The usual 20 meters of fishing line. We put a 450-gram sliding sinker and we lower it. Fishing takes place at a depth between 10 and 30 meters and fish bite at about 15 to 20 meters. Risking too much optimism, I put on my combat belt. Clumsy as I am, doing it while leaving would be tragic. Tell me if it changes and passes from 10 to 9 inch. Still 10.9. Following Gianni's directions, I carefully control the depth reached by the sliding sinker. Look at that school of fish. Look, it's amazing. Between 12 and 15 meters. There's a large school of fish. Oh no, I have to stop it before it reaches the rocks. I hope I didn't break it or get it off the hook. The fish and I had no luck. It ate it. Amazing. A spectacular escape. Where did I hook it? On the gill. And as the gill came off, also the hook came off. This is bad luck. Something huge. When I go fishing in the sea, I'm used to checking my fishing rod, but after a while I get bored and I take a look around. I was in this area, and when I was looking around, I saw a sickle-shaped tail, like a tuna fish tail. My garfish was at 20 meters depth. I took it back. I left it 2 meters under, and I headed where I saw that fish. It was on the surface, eating. As soon as I turned the boat, the fish turned behind me, and I lost my fishing rod. I've had bad experiences with tuna fish since I'm not equipped to fish tuna. That tuna was attacking me and taking all my stuff. The reel started to move and didn't stop. Then I thought, oh my God, I'm losing all the line and something is going to happen to me because it's a tuna. 30 minutes passed, then it stopped. I was alone and mistral wind was blowing. Then I had to remain seated, otherwise I would have fallen out of the boat. You see, it's a small boat. After half an hour, standing against the light, I saw wonderful colours. It was like a diamond. It was a 14 kilo and 1.10 metre long dolphin fish. After 15 minutes, I succeeded in catching it. And so, listening to Gianni's stories, we sailed dozens of sea miles, and at sunset we can't hear the wonderful noise of the clutch rapidly giving line anymore. We'll start again tomorrow. When we wake up, the sun is trying to make its way among the clouds of last night's storm. Let's hope that Dentex and Greater Amberjack appreciated the fresh rain. Today, Gianni decides to go trolling inshore on the southwest side of Lucini. With this weather, it's best not to go too far. The storm hasn't really passed yet, has it? No, it hasn't. Look, there are still low clouds. Still a little bit shocked about yesterday's gill, Gianni decides to substitute my stand-up fishing rod with his classic trolling one. Okay, I'll try to be more delicate. You gave 16 strokes, Gianni. Yes, and now we prepare the loop for the sliding sinker. Like this, see? Then you tie a knot down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we pass this thread down here. You see? Now pull this one. Hold the loop in your hand and keep it like this. Okay, let's let the long thread down. Don't fasten it too much because it will mark the line. We attach it here. And now we start trolling the garfish, which is the initial phase of trolling. Luckily, it's a very short initial phase. It's always hard for me to believe in those who say they have fun when fishing bait fish. This part of Croatia reminds me a lot of the Caribbean Sea. With all these isles, marinas, sailboats, trolling can be done close to the shore. No need to look for a distant bank, like it often happens in the Mediterranean Sea. I like it a lot. Gianni hooks the garfish properly. The usual swimming trial. And finally, we hang up the slide in to drag our bait close to the jaws of a dentex. Ten years ago, there were about 1,000 trolling fishermen per year. According to statistics, there's only one fisherman out of 1,000. Only one out of 1,000. You know how trolling is here, especially in our waters, not to mention southern seas. Plenty of fish. You can go fishing in this season, but you won't catch any fish for days. You can go trolling 8 hours a day, but nothing. Then you catch some fish that gratify you. But after 4 to 5 days, you